Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming.
Where we don't edit our videos.
But we are in China.
Yes.
Raising crops, producing commodities and selling them off to other countries. And fighting in wars. And having to deal with fires.
Oh yeah,
and
we're
floods.
gonna have lots of
and
floods.
building ships. And helping the emperor. A lot of stuff.
Yes.
So
much
exciting.
stuff.
All right. Welcome to Yínzi. This is a game by Spielworxx, which is known for its heavy Eurogames. In Yínzi, we are merchant clans in the early 17th century.
Yes. As opposed to every other game on this channel where we're merchant families from the 18th or 15th century.
In Europe. Or somewhere.
Or South
Or
America.
South America,
yeah.
or wherever.
Yeah.
You get the idea. In any case, so Yínzi has a very complicated rule book, and there is no video that really thoroughly describes the rules. So we will try to cover a lot of the rules more often than we usually do in this channel, just because we see it as a service to the community to help you guys understand the rules of the game before you see if you want to buy it or not. So bear with us, it's going to take a couple of minutes and then we'll start.
Yeah.
Make sense?
No, it's okay. I was just going to add that we got this in Vienna.
Yep.
And you spent 2 evenings in the hotel on the bed swearing.
Yes, it's a long rule book and it's very convoluted and not a lot of examples.
That did not click with you.
Yeah. So we think we have a grasp of how the game works right now.
You think?
No. I mean, we know the rules.
After that declaration of the main point of this particular video is to help you with the rules, getting the rules wrong.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Let's do our best, right?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we'll Baron Park it.
Right. Go watch that video if you want to know what he's talking about.
Or play Baron Park, because it's an amazing game.
Amazing game.
Yes.
So let's try to start with a game overview and then we'll go over the rules. You can do some of it, I'll do some of it. It'll be grand. Fabulous. In any case, we are playing 4 rounds and it's easy to know because we have 4 tiles here in each of those stacks and we get rid of them at the end of the round. So that'll be our round counter. Every round, and there's this handy dandy small player aid. Every round goes through the following steps.
Yeah, it's for summer, honey. It's for summer.
Okay. Well, here is very hot. In any case, we start by choosing a bonus. I'm gonna skip that for now. What are the specific bonuses? But the bonuses give us some in-round special abilities. Plus, it sets the order, right? Each round we set our own player order for that round. All right. Yes. And then we're going to play fortune actions and workforce actions. So fortune actions are these cards. Every round will start with 3 at the top of the deck, from the top of the deck. And fortune actions, we have 5 fortune actions available to us.
So this is the top part.
The top part,
not the one with the icons.
Right. So let's say I want to do this action. Again, we'll cover the specific actions in a second. I can do it the amount of times that there are lines here. So in this example, I can do it 3 times. I'm also going to put a work here for my workforce actions, which is a completely different thing. So once I did that, I did my action. When it comes back to me, I can either play another card to play another fortune action, or I can just pick up this meeple and do something with it that is a workforce action. We'll get to that in a second. After we do that, and basically that's going to be 3 fortune actions and 3 workforce actions, fortune actions and workforce actions. We're going to feed our workers. We're going to talk about that, but basically we have to pull up cubes from the field in order to feed our workers. Then we fight the war. we see if we as collective China win the war, not between us. Then there may be natural disasters, which we'll talk about in a second. We are able to fill orders. If you can point to the orders on the tiles.
These are requests that we have to fulfill.
Right.
They're only available for this turn.
Yeah, for this round. Then we get our bonuses from the emperor, and then we need to pay tax.
Yes.
Right, and we'll talk about how is tax calculated and when we go over this in more detail. Then we have the ability to ship to give the ships.
You're talking about late shipping.
Yeah, late shipping.
Regular shipping will be done throughout the workforce actions.
Yes, but we are able to ship at the end of the round as well, and then we do some administration, which is seeing if we need to reset the copper to silver ratio, manage our workers, meaning pull everyone's back and draw 3 new cards, right? Okay, so you want to go over the bonuses first?
Yes, so what happens is according to this is the current turn order.
Yeah.
And then we choose bonuses. And then this is our new turn order for the round. And then we will next round start with this turn order, choose bonuses, and then have this turn order. So let's go over them. This one says that you get 1 advancement, is it called? Improvement?
Advancement.
Advancement. Okay, this means that whenever you sell to a market, which is this action and this action and everywhere next to a market, you will get 1 additional coin.
Copper, yeah.
This means that you do not need to feed your workers this round. This means that you are not taxed for your...
Workers?
It's not workers, it's the other one.
Yeah, it's the fortune actions.
Yeah, you're not taxed for your fortune actions. This means you get to push your
boat
tracker, your shipping tracker, 1 forward. And this means you get to upgrade a factory. You have the icon of a factory with a disc on it. And this tells you that you have to add another disc, so it's upgrading a factory.
Yeah, for free.
I wanted to clarify that because they have the exact same icon over here, and it's apparently, according to the errata, a mistake.
Yes.
This is supposed to also mean upgrading a factory.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the ability to plant new fields?
Yes. Once you choose one of these bonuses, you get the bonus, and then you have the option to pay this amount of copper. So you can take this tile, which is a field of tea, and you can plant it. Now, you have to obviously pay the copper, and then when you plant it, you put 2 of your cubes on it. Now, a regular planting action is restricted to 1 cube per tile.
Yeah, whenever you plant a field, it's just 1, right?
And it's an action that gives you one cube. However, planting it from the top will give you 2 cubes at the cost of some coppers.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the bonuses. The next part is the playing fortune actions and warforce actions.
Yep.
So I'm going to cover the fortune actions real quick.
Okay.
So
I will hold the board over here so people can watch.
So let's say I want to do the first action. The first action is upgrading my boat capacity. I need to pay 1 wood, which are these tokens, and then I get to bump 1 up there. Some of them will increase my capacity, some of them won't.
Yes.
Right? Like the third one doesn't upgrade, it's still a 2. At the end of the game, this capacity is multiplied by 2, and that's extra VP at the end of the game.
Yes.
Whenever I do a fortune action, if I want to, I can increase the number of times I'm doing it by 1, maximum 1, by placing a disc over here. And then at the end of the round, when we talk about taxation, we'll see that this amount, this like 3 plus 1, is then converted into the money that is needed to pay. In any case, this is the first action, bumping up the shipping track. The second action is very similar to one that we've already covered, which is to
planting.
Yeah, take a tile from there, pay 1 to 3 coppers, and place it wherever we want on the board, except for on top of factories or rice or salt. Sorry, this is salt. We cannot overbuild salt.
Yeah,
other than that, we can.
This is planting, not necessarily from there.
Yeah, no.
You can place your cubes. For example, I could plant here.
Right. Yeah.
Or I could pay.
True.
To plant here. This would be 1 cube, and this would be 2 cubes.
Yeah. There's one exception where rice, because rice is relatively,
always 2 cubes, and it also appears as such.
Yeah. So that's planting.
Now each one of those is an action. So in this case, that would be 3
actions,
actions, even though I have 5 cubes.
Correct. And you can only take 1 tile once per turn. So I wouldn't be able to do that twice in a turn.
And it automatically gets refilled. Let's imagine we did that.
Yeah. The next action is selling to the markets. So now that I have cubes, basically those supplies, I can sell them off to the market. We have 4 regions on the board, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and every one of those has a market on it. So
the markets are chosen randomly, right?
Yeah, there are more than these, and they don't change during the game, but they are random at the setup. So let's say I want to sell this tea from this field onto this market. Basically, I just get 2 coins as is depicted here.
Unless you have the bonus, in which case you'll get free.
Right. Let's say I have a...
You have 2 cubes. You have 1 over here, and then you want to sell more tea. Like, you have those 2. You already sold here. You got your 2 copper. And now you want to sell over here because this is vacant. So you have to cross the river, which requires shipping tracker. And only then you can sell. Now, our shipping tracker is currently restricted to 1, which would make this action fully legal because that's 0 shipping.
That's
shipping. 1 shipping. So that's great.
But if you want in a turn to do more than 1 shipping, then you need to make sure that you have the total capacity that you need. So for example, if you want to sell this, let's say, vegetable over somewhere, I would need to have 1 plus 1, that's actually 2, so I would need a shipping capacity of 2.
Yes.
The other thing that I want to mention is that when for this specific market, want to sell salt or I think it's bamboo, I'm able to, instead of putting my cube over here on the salt, I can put it over here on the coin and then get an extra coin. So that's a total of 3 coins. But then that's just blocked. Another person can still sell the salt or the bamboo, but without the extra bonus. Right. So that's basically selling to the market.
Now the third one is...
4th, right?
The 4th is factory building and upgrading.
Yes.
Those are technically 2 different actions, but they're on the same area. One is to take a factory from the available factory. 2 players, so we only have 2 available factories. Now, to build a new factory, you have to pay 1 stone. And
this is depicted here.
And then you just place it wherever. Like Idan said, you can cover up anything as long as it's not salt or already occupied. So I couldn't just remove these cubes and place it over here, even though they're mine. I don't have that ability. Okay. Upgrading a factory is the other action you can do. And there are 3 levels to factories. You can see the costs here. Level 1, which is what I just did, construction, is
stone.
1 stone. Upgrading it to level 2 is 3 coins. Upgrading it to level 5 is 5. Level 3 is 5 coins.
Yes.
And those also translate into VP at the end of the game, which is written here, oddly enough, in reverse order.
Right.
So this is level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Right. So if you, for example, have 2 level 3 factories in the end of the game, you will score 10 points. So that's basically factories. After you build them, you mark them off as your own. So for example, this factory is mine and this factory is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one is the improvements, we call
advancements,
them? Advancements, right.
So you're able to put discs on the advancement area. We'll cover those
discs,
in a second.
Not cubes?
Yeah, discs.
No, let's cover them generally. And they have to be in different regions. So if I did the action 3 times,
right,
I have to put them on 3 different areas. I cannot take 2 advancements in the same area in the same turn.
Right, and never can 2 discs be on the same spot.
Yeah. So these are ambassadors, which will give me extra points if we actually manage to ship to the relevant countries. It's a bit of a gamble. I could put a disc over here and no ships of that type would ever appear, but it's not that bad. These ones relate to resources. You get food, you get wood, stone, a bit of money to use. a temporary
a
shipping,
virtual, yeah.
a temporary shipping track, and a temporary resource of any color, which can be used for factories.
Yeah, when you produce in factories, we'll cover that in a second.
Yeah, this is a random salt, a virtual salt, I'm sorry. This is a virtual sell action, any market.
Yep.
I think this requires shipping,
Yeah,
though.
it still requires shipping.
Because other things don't require shipping, but this one does.
Yeah.
This means you can plant
Yep.
the regular action and you pay the regular cost. This one means that you can add a person. Is it virtual or physical?
No, this one says that you can. Usually, we'll get to that, but these are the ambassador or the
King something, King projects.
yeah, and regularly you cannot put people here if this is already occupied. This one allows you to one time do that. Join another player.
So this is joining another player.
Yeah.
This is a
This is
virtual
doing
person.
this, but as if you had one more worker.
Okay. And this means that you can get people
From
the
the top area.
cloud and not from the bottom cloud as usual.
Yeah.
Virtual wheat. This means you can take a route
From the
to
discard
your
pile.
own personal deck.
Yeah, for you to fulfill. It's basically an
only
order.
for you. You pick it from the discard
Yes,
pile,
yes.
right? Right. Okay. This means you get money for each
Soldier.
soldier. People put here are considered soldiers.
Yep. To be
You
used
get
in the
paid
war.
for soldiers. This means you can keep 2 soldiers
Yep.
between rounds. This is an additional virtual soldier, and this reduces
The war.
the war effort by 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So we covered the enhancements.
The advancements, correct.
Advancement. Yeah, I'm never gonna get
Yeah.
that right.
All right.
It's
So
okay.
if you remember, we had fortune actions and then we had workforce actions.
Yeah, which we do with the workers that we placed on the cards.
Yeah. So let's cover the workforce actions very easily. This area says that you need to pay 1 copper for every worker that you have, and then you can get stones or wood per worker. This area requires specific amount of workers, but then at the end of the round you'll get a certain benefit. This will give you 2 coppers, 2 coppers in an order, 4 coppers, and a persistent upgrade on the shipping track for free. This is a silver bag, which currently is worth 5 coppers, but this may change, and the ability to upgrade for free one of your factories. Yeah. So that's this area. This area allows us to ship. So if, for example, I have a commodity, so let's say this is sugar, and this ship wants sugar, I'm able to place a worker here and then ship that sugar over to the ship. We'll talk about ships in a second. So yeah, you know what? Let's talk about it anyway.
Just one minor detail. These are only one person can occupy them at any given round.
Yeah.
So if I use this, then that's it. It's unavailable to you, as opposed to every other place on the board where multiple players can put their people in.
Yeah. So the ships want either commodities, which is basically paper, porcelain, sugar, or cloth. Here it is. Or tea. Tea is not a commodity. Tea, as we saw, is just a resource on the field, right? And so I could ship this tea over here. Now, bear in mind that you need to make sure that you have enough shipping capacity.
You still
So, for
get
example,
the same reward, right?
so whenever you ship something, you get a silver bag, regardless of whether it's a commodity or tea. I just want to mention again that
Oh, that works for the double salt as well.
double salt as well. Yes.
Okay.
So, for example, when you ship this tea, you need to cross one part of the river and then another part of the river
You need
for a
at
total of
least
2.
2 shipping.
Yeah, and
to
if I
do
wanted
that.
to send this commodity as well,
In the
that
same turn.
on the same turn, that would mean 3 shipping capacity. In any case, for every one of those things that I ship, I get 1 silver bag. I can also override whatever is written here by shipping 2 cubes of salt.
Yeah.
So that's always available.
You just blast their taste glands with salt, and they just don't know if it's tea or not.
Exactly.
They have no idea.
Yeah. Whenever a ship is full, it sets sail. The commodities are moved on to the appropriate country flag to be worth 2 VP at the end of the game.
Let's demonstrate that a bit. So, for example, if this is the state of the boat,
this would be a cube, the T.
Sure, but okay, fine. We're taking the upper ship. Then this ship will sail.
Yeah, it goes
and
out of the
these
game.
2 cubes will go into the relevant country flag.
Yeah.
Now, we said that the country flag areas are limited to 3.
We didn't, but you're saying it now, right?
Yeah, so for example, if this ship were to come in next and we were to fill it thus, then these 2 would collect here, and every time we fill a ship with this color, with this flag afterwards, they would be added into this column. So once you reach a cap of 3, and you could have more than 3 there if you reach it in the same round.
In the same action.
Same action?
Yes.
Not the same round?
No.
Okay, sure. Then afterwards they like spill over and they're worthless points. On this column they're worth 2, and on this column they're worth 1, and in here in this column they're worth 3, and in this column they're worth 2.
Yes. Basically, these are European ships that which will come during the game. By the way, once they do appear, then we add additional resources, which are potatoes and corn, just to sort of have a little bit of theme. Yeah. In any case, this is the shipping ability. The last thing that I wanted to mention, 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? 4 and 5. Yeah, let's talk about commodities. So commodity manufacturing is basically taking a cube from one of these markets and moving it onto a factory. Now, in order to move a cube from the market to the factory, it has to match not the color of the owner of the factory, but this color. So this is red, hence red cubes can be moved into this factory to become commodities. In this case, it's sugar. It does not matter what type of resource it was before it got to the market. Once it's on the market, it's just a general resource to be fed into a red factory to be then converted into a commodity, in this case, sugar. So let's talk about how you actually do that. Let's say I send 2 workers. 2 workers for a level 1 factory, which is this one, means that I need to take 1 resource, again, generic resource, and I can convert it into a commodity. If this was a level 2 factory, and I would have sent 1 worker, I was able to do the same thing, right? Just 1 worker. So taking 1 worker and converting into a commodity. If it is a level 3 factory, then this single worker would be able to take 2 cubes and then convert each one of those into a commodity. So for a single worker, I can create essentially 2 commodities, right? Okay.
But if I remember correctly, we said that the factory can only be used once.
So this is once. Yeah, this is once. I just cannot like do this or, yeah. And then with the other worker.
This requires a single factory.
Yes.
These must be in the same factory.
Yes.
But I cannot use this action or this action twice on the same factory.
Yeah. So at most you would create 2 commodities at a single factory.
Sure.
You want to cover what happens if you want to use another person's?
Yeah, if you look at the iconography, you have a top section and a bottom section. So this is the action. It means 2 workers that convert 1 market commodity into a resource.
So 1 resource into a commodity, correct?
Sure, 1 market resource into a commodity. And if I want to do this action on another person's factory, then I look at the bottom part as well. So I need the factory to be level 2. Level 1 factories cannot be used by other players. And I still need 2 people and 1 market resource. I'm going to call it a market resource because everything is resources.
Okay.
No, seriously. It's going to be confusing. It's a market resource because it's from the goddamn market. This game doesn't make that much sense thematically, but yes, let's move on.
Okay, so I'll continue. So you need to pay the person, the owner of the factory, 3 coins.
3 coins.
So if, for example, I want to take this blue cube, which I can, into this market, which wants blue cubes.
But it's my factory.
But it's your factory.
Then
I would
to have it level 2.
Yes, and I would have needed to put 2 people here, pay you 3 coins, and I can move this and create one of my own commodities on this factory. All right?
And I need to get 3 coppers for that.
Correct. If this is level 3 factory, then I can put one of my workers, just one, not 2, and then move 1 resource, again blue, to create my own red commodity. And I would need to pay you 1 silver bag. Okay? So that's commodity generation. The last action, the last workforce action is the war action. All right, we'll be fine.
No, you need that.
I don't think so. I'll be fine. In any case, I'll be fine.
You need those.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna bend over and it's away from camera.
In any case, let's talk about the war area.
Yeah, so let's assume that at the end of the...
Wait.
We're not assuming?
Wait. So whenever you put a person here, he can deliver one of those orders. So let's say I have a bamboo. I can place one of my cubes on here. This will mean that at the end of the round, I'll get 1 victory point and 1 copper, just for delivering that order.
Just as a reminder, if it requires multiple ones, for example, it requires 2 bamboo, then one person delivers 1 bamboo and another delivers another. I don't remember the exact rules, but there are orders that require multiples.
That's true.
Like, what does this icon mean?
I think it means that every worker can deliver 1 of each. So that means if I want to deliver 2 cubes, I need 2 workers. Make sense?
Okay. The question isn't whether it makes sense.
Yeah, it's an end.
The question is whether that's how the rules work.
Yeah.
But yes.
Now,
So,
at the end of the round,
any player who places himself afterwards is to the right, and this is a tiebreaker. So, at the end of the round,
we look at the war strength. In this case, it's 2. And then if the number of workers matches that number or exceeds it, then we win the war. Otherwise, we lose the war. If we win the war, the person with the most soldiers here gets 4 points by marking this over here. Second place gets 2 points. If we lost the war, let's say the war strength was, let's say 6, we lost the war, still the person with the most amount of workers would have gotten some points, but it's only 2 instead of 4.
no, there are no other penalties to losing the war.
Yes.
It's just a bit less points.
Yes.
And those are the actions. Those are like we just covered.
Workforce actions, correct. We just covered the 5 workforce actions. I do want to say that if you don't want to...
We covered A and B.
Yeah. If you and some others as well. If you don't want to send all of your workers to space, you can, for example, send 1 worker to the action and the other one could move on to the migration area. At the end of the round, this worker will move to here, and then in subsequent rounds, you will be able to join that worker with additional workers from your board to then take an action. So it's sort of a temporary reservoir of workers. You just need to wait a turn.
However, you cannot break them up in other cases. Like, just as a question, I can take, if I have 2 workers here, I can take 1 for this and then another for that.
Yeah.
But from here, I can only break them up if they're going into the migration.
Yes.
Okay. So Keyflower.
Sort of, yeah, very similar to Keyflower in that way, in that sense. Okay, so that was A and B.
Yeah, so then we go to feeding workers. Feeding workers is really simple. You look at the number of workers you have on the board, including migration, including everything. And then you
divide it by 3
and round it up. And then you have to feed them. Now, what do you feed them is a bit less than simple. He done made these fabulous player aids for us so we can figure out what they actually eat. You have, we're gonna use my example, right? You have stuff that you can make dough out of, like rice, wheat, and corn. Tortillas are made of corn. and there is rice bread. So these feed a whole person by themselves.
Not a whole person, it's a
Whole
food unit.
So
Yeah.
if I had 8 workers on the board, I need 3 food units. So I could have 3 out of rice, wheat, and corn. And you have the inferior food types, which are fruit, cabbage, and potatoes.
Yes.
These are inferior, and you need 2 of them to gain 1
Food
unit.
Exactly.
So if I needed 3 food units, I could have like a cabbage of fruit, and then 2 rice, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone is fed.
I think they need to be different, but I'm not sure.
No way.
Okay. No way? Okay.
No way.
Sure.
Why would they need to?
So
they
in
need to
late
be different
shipping.
for late shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay. War glories, which we covered.
Yep.
Winning or losing a war, placing a token over here. Natural disasters. These route tiles have these lovely, lovely icons that denote something horrible will happen at the end of the game. The options are floods, which means you go region, and then you have to remove.
No, I think floods.
That's the drought I'm thinking about?
Yes. So floods move us back 1 on the shipping track. Fires make us choose 1 factory and remove 1 level off of it. And then droughts make us go for every area and take 1 of our cubes off of the fields.
Yes. So those were the natural disasters. Then we have routes, which means we look.
We just take them.
Yeah, we take the ones that were completed, but we only do that after we've done like the wars and the disasters.
Yeah.
And Emperor Undertaking. This is the point where you get the bonus from the Emperor tasks. And taxation. We look at the number of
Lines.
the number of what were they called?
Fortune actions.
Fortune actions that we've performed. We didn't mention the bonus fortune action.
We did.
That you can add an extra cube. I don't remember that, but sure. So we count everything, and then we look at this area that tells us whether we have to pay 0 Yínzi, 1 Yínzi, or 2 Yínzi for all our actions.
Yep. Next. Want me to continue?
Late shipping.
So late shipping means that the shipping captains of these ships want anything to be given to them for them to set sail. So now, instead of what they usually want,
Player aids.
yes, because it's nowhere else, you can ship 2 of the following: rice, fruit, cabbage, wheat, potato, or corn. So you need to take 2 cubes. Again, you need to pay you need to make sure that you have the shipping capacity, and then you put it on the ship, and then if it's full, it sets sail, and you get the Yínzi for it.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so that's late shipping. Next.
You still get the Yínzi for it, but you don't
Yes,
get
that's the
points, right?
Right.
Because it's not cubes.
Only commodities go there. Yes.
So T doesn't.
T doesn't give you points. Correct. Only commodities.
Okay. So that was late shipping and administration. Determine copper-silver ratio. Over here you have the ratio of copper to silver, and this will change according to the ratio.
Right. So basically, we start the game with 2, which means 5 coppers for a silver. We roll the cube. If it's large, if it's greater, then we move the die 1 to the right. If it's lower, we move it 1 to the left. And it changes the ratio, basically representing the fluctuating economy.
Yeah, sure. And then you manage workers, which means everyone in migration gets moved down, everyone else gets removed from the board, and then you draw 3 new cards and you start another round.
Yep.
We covered everything, didn't we?
That was amazing.
You seem thrilled.
No, it's okay. It's not an easy game, but we managed.
Yes.
At the end of the game, we get money, we get VP for, let's see. Okay. So we get VP for...
Shipping tracker, which we mentioned.
Right.
Factories, which we also mentioned.
Right.
Wares? What are wares?
No, it's in...
I think those are the
So wait.
commodities.
Yínzi boats, not Yínzi, Yangtze boats, factories, commodities, which is this area. War Glories, which is this area. Routes, which are the tiles that we gather. Advancements, you want to cover that?
Yeah, you have majorities for each region. And you have first and second place, 2 points and 1 point.
Yeah. Silver is 1 for 1. And misfortune, if we are unable to pay tax or to feed our workers, we have to get -2 points. And then the sum is the sum.
Yes, so the nice thing is that, for example, copper at the end of the game doesn't have like a set number. In some games it could be beneficial.
Yeah.
In others it could not.
Yeah.
Okay, you're first. You get to choose your bonus. We're starting, honey. We're starting.
We are.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's Yínzi.
Let's Yínzi.
If I can just make one sarcastic remark, I'm always amazed at how much white stuff inside a brown bowl or bag is on the board.
Yeah, you're referring to Agra.
Agra has the same issue with...
Similar icons?
yes, but they're all like orange. Agra has like 3 or 4 different orange resources, where in this case you have like salt, rice, and we decided this is sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay. I'd like to not pay food.
So you are taking this bonus. You can, for 1 coin,
Yep.
get this field.
Yep, this is cotton, and I will place it over here.
Immediately refreshed.
And I put 2 cubes on it. Your turn.
Okay, I will take the boat tracker, and then for 2 copper, I will get myself a tea field, which I will dunk yonder. No, I should dunk it yonder here. And I get my boat tracker now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I go first.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
We keep those over here because some of the bonuses are relevant to the end of the round.
Yeah. So I will start by planting. So I do want to pay an extra, let's see. Yeah, I'll pay an extra 1 to take that bamboo. Or perhaps tea. Give me tea, please. Yeah. Take tea, I'll put it over here. Putting 2 cubes, again, because it's a fresh new field. You can refresh that track if you want. So that's one action. The second action, I'm going to put on some salt. And I'll do another action. Right? Right.
You're asking me.
Yep.
As if I know what you're gonna do.
And
you're gonna be fabulous. That's what you're gonna do.
And I'm gonna make some salt.
We're gonna have plenty of salt by the time we're done with this game, honey.
And I put 2 workers on the card. Yes.
So I don't know if they can see my board, but I will do the market action, and I get to put 2 workers on the card. Now I can sell 2 of my stuff. So I'm gonna sell the tea for 0 shipping, and I'm gonna sell the tea for 1 shipping.
Yeah.
So I get 4 coins. Now one of the reasons I did that is because he done started competing me for tea, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna block all the markets. Good luck.
No.
Oh,
so
I thought we were playing mean.
Oh, so mean. Okay.
I'm
my
mean,
turn.
Sandra.
Yes.
Cards do not get refreshed. Do not get redrawn till the end of the round. So
I'm gonna
use what you have.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell to the markets. I'm gonna do that twice. And then I'm going to sell this cotton over here for a total of 3, because I put it on the special icon. That's 1. And what I have? Salt, right? So salt here is worth, again, 3. I need 1 boat capacity, which I have, so that's an additional 3.
Very good, honey.
That is my turn.
I'm gonna do 3 planting actions. So does this get refreshed in the middle of my turn or not?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if it's relevant actually. I'm gonna get the salt, so that's 1 coin. I'll just
Sure.
accumulate them.
Sure.
And I'm gonna put it over here because I want to be close to the shipping area. And we said that this gets thingied. Thing is, I have a lot of workers. I was gonna continue planting from there, but I really have a lot of workers. So my second action is gonna be 2 rice, and then my third action is gonna be 2 rice. Now, I just want to count. I have a total of 6 administrative actions.
Fortune and Warforce.
Fortune, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm going to get another one with a disc. I'm just sharing a bit of strategy. It's like I can get up to 8, and I have 6 this turn by default. So, you know, I might as well push it up to 8. So I'm gonna plant another, and where is it gonna be? Let's get myself some tea.
Okay. I am going to... Okay. I'm going to get 2 advancements. Ooh. So one of them would be this country, and one of them would be a freestone. And I'm going to put 3 workers here. Your turn.
Very good, honey. Wow, you have a lot of workers this round.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pay for them.
Good for you. I'm going to take these 2, and I'm going to... All the factories suck. Like, I want to do factory actions, but they're like so meh. Aren't they meh, honey? Okay, sure. 2 wood. With your permission.
Sure. Okay, so I want to create some sugar. This is a level 1. How do we upgrade? Oh, we do this. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna have to put 2 workers here, send this cube, which is typeless, it's just a resource, over to this factory, which wants red cubes, which that works, and it's gonna transform it into a commodity.
Very good, honey.
That was my action.
Very good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to the... Do I wanna? Do I not wanna? Very complicated, this whole thing.
Yeah.
Thing is, I really need money. But I've
What
already
did you do with all your money? Didn't you sell to the market? What did you do with it?
But I need more money.
Okay.
Just need all the money. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get... I'm gonna get 1 shipping tracker. So I pay a wood.
Okay.
And then I move myself over.
Very good.
Here. I'm gonna add myself another fortune action to do that again.
Sure. Very good.
And now I can ship all over China.
Sure.
That was my turn.
Okay. I am going to... Interesting. Right. Yes. I'm going to send 1 worker over here, and the rest will go to migration. And I will sell off this sugar over here, which will gain me 1 Yínzi.
Very good, honey.
Yep. Your turn.
I'm kind of wondering if I should join you or not. I'm just not sure it's the best of ideas. Yeah, no, it is. It is, sure, I'm gonna have 1 person in migration, and then 2 over here. And then these 2 go... This one, 1, 2 shipping. 3 shipping? It doesn't matter, I have enough shipping. and then I get 2 silver for that.
Yes, here you go. And then this ship has sailed.
Yes.
Right, so this goes back to you. This moves to the country. I want to take this ambassador. It'll gain me 1 victory point at the end of the game. This ship is gone, and this one comes in its stead. Okay.
So that's your turn now.
Okay. So now I want to send 2 soldiers. This last worker will go to migration. I want to pick up one of my salt. Here it is. And I'm going to put it over here.
Very good, honey. Now I have a single worker, and there's not much I can do with it.
We need to remember that we're gonna suffer fire, which is very tragic, and some flooding as well. Yeah, not good.
I'm gonna handle the floods just fine.
Yeah.
You need food, don't you?
Nope.
Oh, right. Right, you don't need food, so that's good for you.
Yes.
What can I do with a single worker? I could join you for the war
You have
glories
just one
and just
worker?
cheap.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, and just cheap 2 points. It's not that bad. This is 2 coins, which is not a lot.
Oh.
No, it's not. There's nothing I can ship anymore. 2 coins it is.
Okay.
And that's it. We're done with the first round.
Okay, where's the player aid?
It's over here. Feel free to fan yourself with it.
Okay. Right.
So, feed workers, first things first. Let's see how many we have on the board. I have 6 if I'm not mistaken. So that's 6. So I need to pay 2 food units. Hop, 2 food units. What about you? You don't need to pay workers because of this. You don't need to pay food.
Yep.
Okay, war glories. We have won the war. Disc me, honey. Great. Natural disasters, there's 2 of them. One is a flood, so I get pulled back, and you do not because you're at the bare minimum.
Yep.
And then there's a fire. So we each choose 1 factory to get demoted. Wonderful. Okay, routes. This one was filled, so you get it, which is a VP, and you get a coin as well.
Yep. Next.
Right, Emperor Undertakings. I get 2 coins. And now taxation. Now I have 8 actions, so I need to pay 1 Yínzi. What about you, honey?
I have 7 actions, so I need to pay 1 Yínzi as well.
Very good. And now we take everyone who's not in migration. And then migration gets pushed down. And we start
Right. So we roll the die.
the second round of the game.
And now it's worse. Meaning silver is now worth more. So our coppers are now worth less.
Yeah.
We discard all of our cards. We won't use them in this game anymore. We get 3 new cards. This is moved to here.
And you get to choose your bonus.
And I get to choose my bonus. This time I will want to skip paying taxes.
Really?
Yes.
Because that was the bonus I was gonna take.
Sorry.
Why you no love me, honey?
So I am going to obviously plant that salt. And I'm going to plant it over, let's say, here.
Okay.
Or here.
That's very good, honey. Put 2 cubes on it.
Yes.
And that salt is all yours.
Your turn.
I will... This is completely pointless for me, but this isn't. I'm gonna do this. That's 1 coin. And I get to choose where I want it. What was this we decided?
This is Rami. Rami.
Ramen?
It says Rami. R-A-M-I-E.
I have absolutely no idea what it is, but sure, but it is what it is.
Sure.
I'm gonna call it noodles.
Noodles. Sure.
It's noodles.
Okay, so it's your turn. Oh, we need to remove this one out of the game.
Not the discard pile?
Oh, right. Sorry. You're right. It moves to the discard pile, and two new ones are shown. The war strength is 3. And we have no disasters.
Huzzah.
Yay. They do want
No
cotton
disasters.
and they do want fruit.
Yeah. Okay, so these get
Shuffled along.
refilled.
Yep.
And yeah, my cards are sub-fabulous. But we're gonna do the best that we can. So I'm gonna be such a bitch, but I'm gonna be a bitch.
Sure.
Okay, so
Doesn't really
this
matter.
is 7, right?
This is 7.
Okay.
7
wait.
coppers, yes.
No, wait, yes. Upgrading them requires a stone, right?
Upgrading requires coppers. Building, you need to build this one, costs stone.
Right. So I'm not gonna rush it because I have free actions. I'm not gonna use free actions on that.
Yeah.
I just don't have the resources. Can you build and upgrade the same factory in the same turn?
Yes.
I'm still gonna take free advancements, and they're gonna be yonder flag. I can't take the stone, right? Right. Yonder resource and planting, salt. What do I need, honey? What do I need? This is a virtual person for the Emperor. That's not bad. And this is a sell action at any given moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So.
If he then seems impatient, it's because he's excited.
Yes. Okay, so I am going to both build a factory and upgrade it. So using my virtual stone.
Actually, I'm gonna just join
you might
in
as well.
on one of those.
Sure. So I am going to build my stone over, my factory over here.
Where are you gonna build that factory?
Yeah, I want porcelain factory.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it over here.
Very good, honey.
Because I see that we need porcelain. And we don't need any, what do I have, sugar, right? And it just so happens that I chose my own color as the factory, but I didn't have to. I could have chosen your color instead.
Yeah, refill the factory so I can see what's coming up.
Yeah, here are the factories that are available. And now I want to upgrade it. And upgrading it will cost me 3 coppers. So now it is a level 2 factory.
Very good,
And I put 3 workers on this card. Your turn.
How many resources do I have on the board? Not enough. Okay, I'm gonna do planting all over the area. Like I'm gonna plant.
Remember that you have additional ones here if you want.
Right. I'm gonna need them. Oh. Okay. Planting. We said planting, right? We be planting. And we're gonna plant some over here. And we're gonna plant some over here.
Okay.
That was 3 planting actions, right? And a 4th planting action, because why the hell not? And I'm gonna get myself some more rice for next time.
Sure. Can you refill the fields? No. Okay, I am going to plant. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna do this twice. 4 times. Right. So let's see. I want rice. I want rice. I want sugar canes, so that'll cost me 1. I need 2 cubes, 1 and 2. Sugar canes over here.
Very good.
And the 4th one will be, let's see.
You want fruit?
Yeah. Let's just,
You want to fruit them?
Sure. Doesn't matter.
Fruit them, honey.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. I will mess about with factories. So that's gonna be 1 stone. So I can build this factory. It'll be built over here.
Wow. Okay.
And it gets upgraded.
Yep.
For a second action.
Yep.
And I can pass on the third, right?
Of course.
Okay. Then yeah, I passed on the third.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Yep. I am going to... What did I do? Okay.
You were fabulous. That's what
Do I want advancements? Do I want to sell? I probably want to sell to the market. What is this? Who knows? Okay.
It's stuff that I paid, but I just left it here because I assumed you'll pick it up. Okay, always do.
Sure. I want to... Let's see.
You should see our room. Socks and underwear all over the place.
I want to...
What do you want to do, honey?
I want to do a lot. I am going to send all of these 3 workers over here.
Very good.
I'm going to convert this typeless resource for porcelain by... I'm basically doing this for now. Using this worker, it's a level 2 factory, 1 typeless resource into a commodity.
Very good.
And then I'm gonna transform this typeless commodity resource over to this factory. It's a level 2. So I need to pay you 3 coppers.
Thank you, honey.
Use 2 workers and convert it into a commodity.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, my turn. So I'm gonna use my factory with a single worker.
Yep.
Because it's a level 2, it's restricted to
2 commodities.
So this, through travel of 1, shipping of 1, becomes this, and that was it.
Yep. I'm going to send my only worker over here. This, by the way, needs to be refilled because this is important. And I'm going to move my porcelain over to this ship.
That required 1 shipping, which you have.
Yes.
Now according to the rules, if I'm not mistaken, both this and both this get you to the sea and the boats, so everything's fine. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something that might seem silly, and it is. I'm gonna put him here, and then I'm gonna take 1, 2 salt over here, and then I get.
I get a silver because I just shipped this, and you get a silver because
I get a silver because I shipped this, and the ship goes away with no. I just need the 2 silver, and you took my no taxation, so I just need it. Your turn.
Yes. I want to take this card now and perform. That's... Ooh, I'm on 9. Oh, that's a bummer.
You wanna undo one of your plantings?
Where is it? 6? Yeah, I'm on 9.
Just undo the fruit or the...
No. I'll be fine. I just need another silver.
Okay, go get that silver, honey.
I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but...
I don't either. But you're fabulous.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. Okay. Which card did I just put? This one? No. Which card? This one, which is selling. Okay. Let's try to make a lot of money. So this will move here.
That's 3 coins.
For 3 coins and 0 shipping. Let's see. This will move here for 2 coins. That's 0 shipping.
Can we pretend I took this bonus? I completely forgot I had the extra coins. I didn't sell anything.
Sure.
I'm not focused.
That's fine. This. Do I have this or sorry this?
You took ginger, so you have ginger.
Yeah. Wait. Let's put this over here for 3 coins.
Very good.
And lastly, so by the way, this is a silver.
You can convert them freely at any point.
And lastly, I'll convert. I need something. I don't have. Yeah, let's convert this to this for a 2 coin. 2 coppers.
Very good.
Your turn.
What did I want to do? Well, I have like 2 workers. So basically it's either factory or... I think I'm just going to take 1 worker. This is going to stay here. And this 1 worker will be for a Yínzi.
Yep. I'm going to take this worker plus 2. Move them over here. I have, I think, I have 1 fruit, so I can place it over here.
Very good. You also have 1 cotton somewhere.
No, I sold it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So that's it for me.
That's it for me.
Okay. So feeding workers.
Very good.
So I do need to feed workers. You don't. I have 3, 6, 8. So that's
3 food units.
3 food units. So that's 1, 2, and 3 rice.
Very good, honey.
Now we need to pay taxation. So I, like we said, have 3, 6, 7 plus 3. That's 10. 10 is 2 silver bags.
I have 11.
You don't need to pay taxes, right?
You don't need to pay taxes.
Oh.
So you get to keep that 2 silver.
Oh, all right. And you just paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, taxation happens after this phase. First of all, it's feeding workers, and then it's war glories.
Yeah.
So divide disc.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. And after the war glories, we have natural disasters, of which we have none.
Yay.
Routes. You fulfilled this. You get a coin. Emperor undertaking, none of us used, and taxation, which we already covered. Yeah. Late shipping, would you like to late ship? I don't think you can, and neither can I. Wonderful.
Well, it's rice, fruit, cabbage, and things.
Yeah, but you need 2 different ones, and you don't have 2 different ones.
Yeah, I don't have rice, fruit, cabbage. Nope. Right.
Okay. So that is it. We're done. These remain here.
Yep.
The rest get cleared from the board. Any additional discs you had get removed. And that is it. We start our next turn. I get to pick
we need
my
to
bonus.
wait. We need to roll this. This just bumped up to 4.
Very good.
And you need to remove that 1 over to the discard and reveal. And we're basically halfway through the game.
Yes.
So this one wants, okay.
So this one wants an ambassador.
Yep. Whatever ambassador, you just remove it from here and you get 2 points.
And this one wants a
commodity. Whatever the commodity is, doesn't matter, and you'll get 2 points. The war is 3, and that is it. We take our next 3 cards.
I get to pick a bonus first.
Yay.
So I will pick... I get to take the cards first, right? I get to take the cards and then I get to see what kind of bonus I want.
Yeah.
So... God. I shuffled these cards so badly.
You want to shuffle them?
No. I already got screwed over. Did you see what I had last turn?
No.
Okay. I had Free workers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, tough titties.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I get to pick a bonus, and I don't think I need the 0 taxation or the 0 food. So I'm gonna take the free upgrade, and then I'm gonna pay free for... Nah, I'm not gonna pay those. It's too much money for tea.
Yeah, just upgrade.
Yeah. So I will upgrade this factory.
Yeah.
I think that you can't build a factory with this action, right? Okay.
My will be to get another shipping action.
Very good.
So if you could put me there. And do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? So that's 2 coins and 2 cubes going on the... Never mind, we'll just assume that didn't happen. And I'll take that, thank you.
The board is massive. I'm not used to handling such a huge board.
Right. Let's see.
Like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right. I'm gonna put it over here. Nobody likes cabbages anyway. Okay. I go first.
Let's make a video about top 10 largest boards.
Yes.
What we like to do with them.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. I want to I guess I want to plant, right? Yeah. So my base is 3 plus 4, that's 7, so I might as well put it at 8. Okay, we'll wait with this, I think, yes. No, we'll do it now. Okay. Let's
plant some seeds, honey.
Yeah, let's do it even 4 times. So I want, I need a lot of rice.
Big spender.
So that's 2 rice. That's an additional 2 rice. I think I'll get, I want to save my money for now. I am out of cubes.
Well, how about you do something with all those stuff you've planted?
Fine, I'll only do it 3 times. I'll just put some salt over here.
Very good, honey. I'm gonna deliver to market, and that's gonna be... Oh, these are noodles. These are not salt. Yeah, but there's still demand for noodles, so it's gonna be 1 over here and 1 over here. I have enough shipping for that, so 4 copper, with your permission. Thank you, honey.
Okay. I wanna...
You seem surprised that it's your turn again.
I'm confused. So, we don't have any of the paper factories, correct? No. What happened?
This is my next turn. Okay? This was my current turn.
How did you do that?
You want to guess what was my previous turn? All ones.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I shuffled them.
So shuffle them.
No, I shuffled them. I'm gonna play it as Lady Luck insisted.
Sure.
If Lady Luck wants me to have the shaft, I'm gonna have the shaft. That's the way it is.
Sure. I am going to send this worker and this worker over here to get, for 2 coppers, a stone and a wood.
I like that he went to immigration to pick up his friend. That's very cute of him.
3 coppers.
3 coppers for 2 stone and a wood.
2 stones and a wood. Here you go.
Thank you, honey.
I need both food, which I have, and money, which I currently have.
You don't have a lot of food. Actually, you do.
I do.
You're fine on food.
Yeah. Okay, I want to what do I want? I want to, yeah, build and upgrade my factories. So I am going to build a factory. I'm going to build this factory. And I'm going to build it, let's say, over, doesn't matter, over here.
Very good.
So it's my factory, and I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to convert this to 7, to 8, to 10.
Yes.
And I'm going to spend 3 of those to upgrade. So I need 7 and change. 1, 2,
Very
3.
good. So those were 2 actions, and you said we have 3, right?
Just a second. Yeah, that's 7. No, I had 2. So that's it.
Very good. I'm going to do virtually the same thing.
Okay.
The only difference is I'm going to use... I'm going to make this with 1 stone, and then I want to upgrade it. Do I not want to upgrade it? Actually, I'm going to place it over here, which is completely legal. And then I'm going to use my second action to upgrade it for free.
For 3, yes.
3 coins. So this has been upgraded, and then my third action would be another stone to possess this one.
Sure.
Yep, and that was 3 actions, so I need to have another disc, and it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to...
Yep, very much.
Okay. I think I want to take the boat action. I'm going to put 2 workers over here, spend my 2 wood to bump
Yourself twice.
twice.
Very good, honey. Fabulous, one would say.
Yeah.
I need
I have
planting.
7.
I don't need to upgrade my boat twice. I'm gonna start using the workers. So these, I can use this action twice. So 1 is gonna go here and become sugar, and 1 is gonna go here and become a
Porcelain.
vase.
Yes.
That was it.
Okay. I am going to generate some commodities.
Very good. Come all the way, honey.
Yes. So let's see. The only thing that I can do, because I cannot use the same factory twice, so I cannot say that this worker generates, plus there is already 1 here, so it doesn't really matter.
You're gonna have a max of 2.
Wait, I want this one, right? So it's 2 workers for 1 resource. So it's this resource. I have
But
this.
this is from the wrong spot.
Yeah. So this resource moves over here
That's 1 shipping. That's great.
on shipping, and this gets moved here.
Wonderful. I have a planting action, an upgrade action.
An advancement.
I'm gonna take that advancement, and I am going to pray hard. I'm gonna wait. These are 6, so I can have an additional advancement. Fabule. Let's get weedy, honey. Let's get weedy.
Sure. Very good. My turn. I'm going to send this worker over here, and since, I do have, it's going to be fun. Okay. I'm going to put 2 workers here. The first one moves this one, 1, 2.
Very good.
To here. So this sets sail with your ambassador there. So this moves here, and this one moves here, because they're worth 1 point.
Amazing.
And then the next one comes along, And this is a European one, so I'm going to let you shuffle the potatoes and corns.
Taters and corn.
To here, and then this one wants this resource, this commodity, so I can spend this one over here.
Amazing, honey.
And I just shipped 2 things, right? So that's 2 silver bags.
Are we sure that the ships get refilled during your turn?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
Then you're pretty sure. I'm gonna go here, and I get to both remove 1 ambassador.
Yeah.
And which resource will I not need? I'm gonna need them both, so hardly matters.
Sure. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. Okay, feeding workers.
I placed this one here. I'm gonna place it here, and then I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait for this. Feeding workers. 2, 4, 6 workers in total. That's 2 food units. Done.
What about me? I think I have enough food. That's like... I have 7. 7 is 3 food units. So that's 3 food units gone. Oh. Okay.
War.
War glories. I reduced the war effort and I eased the sole winner. Natural disasters. We have a flood.
Yeah.
So, yep. The joy of flooding. Routes. I get 2 coins.
Isn't it 4?
Nope. Wish it
Show
were,
me.
but it's...
Yeah.
2 coins.
2 coppers, yes.
Okay, that was routes, emperor undertaking, nope, and taxation.
Yeah. 2, 5, 7. So that's just the 1.
If I get misfortune, do I have to still pay, or do I just get the misfortune?
I think you have to pay everything, and then you get whatever you can. So that's...
And then I get misfortune.
Yes.
Wait, how much? No, I have 8. That's fine. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. No misfortune here, honey.
Yeah.
No misfortune.
No misfortune. Next.
Okay, so that was taxation. Late shipping.
I cannot.
I cannot either. And then determine...
Yeah. So it's 3. Okay.
Yep.
Get
And
workers.
manage workers. Which means we just draw them back.
You have this ability if you wanna, and you do. So just lay them down. Yeah.
And I think they're laid down over here.
They're waiting for you to do it. Yeah. And you get that back.
Did I clean up everything?
Yeah. Orders.
Okay.
New orders.
Yeah. So these are our last orders for the game. This one wants cloth and it's willing to pay a lot. And this one wants fruit and cabbage.
Okay.
So now you get to pick your bonus, honey.
Yay.
What kind of bonus would you like?
I would like let's see. I have no idea. I'll take I mean that's 3 points. Okay, I'll move over here, please. To the shipping one. Okay. Okay.
Shipping 1.
Yes.
Very good.
Let's see if you can handle with whatever you have here, and if you need more than that.
I'm gonna need the cubes. I'm definitely gonna need the cubes.
Okay.
The Roomba will take care of the rest afterwards. Now I get to pick my bonus. I'm gonna not mess with feeding or not mess with taxation. Okay, one taxation. I'm gonna not mess with feeding. No, I'm gonna upgrade a factory. I'm gonna let you be first.
Okay. Very good. And it is my turn. Okay. So Right.
I'm not usually this clumsy, and I have no room here. Like, you have some room at least. But this is just, it's all over me.
It's because the cards are not in your favor.
Oh, the cards shafted me hard. But that's okay. It happens. I mean, it just does. Anywho, your turn. Go on, honey.
Right.
Let's end this travesty.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. So, let's generate some paper. Yes.
Paper away, honey.
Yep. And before I do that, I want. What do I want? Advancements. Do I want to sell? Do I have cubes? I have some cubes. That should be enough. I don't have that. I could plant. I could upgrade. Let's upgrade. Upgrading is fun. So that's 2 workers over here. Let's see. I want to upgrade that one. So that's going to be 5. So these are 5. That's been upgraded. And let's upgrade this one. That'll cost me 3. So this is a 7. I need 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And I've upgraded this one as well. And it is your turn.
Very good. I'm gonna use my virtual selling ability. And I'm gonna sell this bamboo. Does bamboo get a bonus anywhere? Yes, it does. 1, 2 shipping away over here.
Yeah. So that's 3 coppers. Here you go.
Yes. Thank you very much for all the coppers.
Now your real turn.
I'm thinking. Still thinking, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna plant, and I'm gonna have 2 planting actions instead of 1. I'm just gonna need food. So this is 1 planting action. Second one will be here. And a third will be... Oh, I only have 2. Okay, that's fine. We're done.
I'm moving my 2 workers over there. This is a level 2 factory.
So that's 1 worker.
Yeah. Which is a problem? Not necessarily. Commodities are worth 1 VP, I think, at the end of the game. Okay, so this 1 worker will generate a resource here, so this typeless resource goes here and becomes a commodity. Here we go. And this 1 worker can generate resources here. I have 3. Okay, so I can move this cube and this cube to create 2 commodities over there. Your turn.
What do I need?
I don't know.
What do I need, honey? I'm gonna take an advancement, and it's gonna be this one.
Okay. I am going to... let's see. Let's take 2 advancements, because why not? That's 3, that's 6, yeah. Take 2 advancements, so 1, 2. I'll place 1 over the yellow flag, and 1 over the...
Over the what, honey? Do you need food? Because this is like 2
salt,
food.
Salt. No. Salt. 1, 2,
Placed it on the salt.
3. Yeah. Salt.
Okay, my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
And I need to put 3 workers over here.
I'm gonna put this one over here so I can have 2 factory upgrade actions. One is gonna be to freely possess this one, like stone. And then I'm gonna upgrade it for free copper. So this is a level 2 cloth factory. And that was it.
Okay, I'm going to take, I probably cannot, one, two, fine. So this will move here. Doesn't really matter. Sure. I'm selling off this paper over to here. That'll require 2 shipping capacity. It'll give me 1 silver bag. This ship is sailing. This moves over here. This moves over here.
Oh, very good.
This goes away, and we have a new ship.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And I'm gonna ship this tea.
Very good. So you get a silver bag. You get a silver bag for the previous one as well. Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Great.
There was 3 capacity, so that's it.
I need to process things. I'm just not sure how many workers I need for it. So I'm just gonna put them here and then we're gonna count as we go along.
Sure.
Okay, honey?
Yes, I'm with you.
Great. So one is gonna be a virtual commodity for this factory, which will require 2 workers. And then another is gonna be a non-virtual commodity, which is gonna go to the cloth factory, and that was 3 workers. So all is right with the world.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to sell to the markets 3 times.
That's good.
Yeah, it's relatively okay. This is 3. This is 2. This is salt. Why do I want? Oh, I could. Will I want to do that? Do I have any kind of? Yeah, I do. Okay, so and let's say that's it. So that's 5 in total. 1, 2. Oh, let's move. Oh, it's your tea. Okay, so that's it. No, it's 5 in total. Your turn.
Great. I'm gonna deliver 3 things. No, I can only deliver 2 unless I have virtual shipping. I do not have virtual shipping, so I can only deliver 2, right? I mean, this is gonna be 1, and this is gonna be 2, and I only have 2 shipping.
Yeah, that's yours. This moves away over here.
Yep.
This gets discarded. This is a new one. Go. And here we go. Okay, I should have had 1 worker, I think, over here. My turn.
What did I ship there? Didn't I have cloth? No, I didn't have cloth. Okay, doesn't matter. Go on.
Okay. So basically I have 2 workers. I might as well... I do want to sail... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move this worker over here. And I'm going to ship 2 salt instead of anything else. So this is 1 salt for 1.
The other one is virtual.
Oh, even better. So this gets here. I get my silver. This ship set sails over here.
Very good, honey.
Discarded, moved on. Go, done.
I have these, which will go here with this one. And sadly, I don't have what they require.
Yes.
As far as planting goes, because I had to worry about other things.
Yes.
But they do go here. Now, I had 2 workers lying down. The lying down workers, that was very graceful, honey.
Thank you.
need other workers in order to join the war effort. Like
What is going over there?
I had 2 that were lying down.
Yes, you do need to put... You don't have to.
I can just randomly activate them? No.
Yes, at the end of the turn, they're going to move automatically. You don't have to send people. Yeah.
Okay, then what else gets me stuff? And this is 1 shipping tracker. It's unfabulous, but it'll do, I guess. Can I put stuff in factories? No, there aren't enough resources in the markets. Actually, maybe there are. Let's see. With one shipping, I can get this over here. So that's 2. And I don't have anything else that requires. So yeah. Sure, that's 1 point, right?
Yes.
And 1 Yínzi is 1 point. Same thing. Sure.
This is more because the shipping. Yeah, but the shipping gets, yeah, it's the same. You're right. Okay. So I think you wanted to put a commodity here.
Yeah, I did.
Yep. Okay, so that's it. Let's feed our workers.
Let's go over the...
So this is 3,
The fan.
4, 6. 6 is 2 food units. Done.
I have, I think, 9.
Okay. So
9
that's
is 3 food units, which I have
yes.
prepared. Very good. War glories. So these get over here,
Yep.
and we... Oh, no.
That's what I wanted. Okay, so let's... Yeah.
I should have done this.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you
now
get...
I won the war, and now I get 4 points.
Yes.
My bad.
Yeah.
No natural disasters, no routes fulfilled, no emperor undertakings, taxation. I am exempt from taxation.
Okay. I have 3, 5, 7, so I need to pay 1.
Very good, honey.
Do you want to convert, by the way?
Don't. There's no...
Okay.
I mean,
Sure.
you don't know if it goes up or down.
True.
Where were we? Late shipping. No late shipping.
No late shipping.
And determine gold-silver ratio.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay?
Great. So that is it.
That is it? Okay.
We're done.
Amazing. Let's count up our points. Okay. So, are you excited?
Fascinated. So you get 6 points for shipping.
Correct.
Because that's the shipping tracker times 2. I get 4.
Yep.
Now,
Commodities.
as far as...
Sorry, factories.
Yeah. Now, I remembered that that's factories. So I have
10.
15.
No, what?
That's 2. Then I have 1 free.
No, that's 5. 5 points.
Honey. 5,
Oh.
3, 5, 2. 15.
Yes.
You, on the other hand, have 5 and 3, which is 8.
Yes.
Okay,
now
great.
commodities.
So, let's count them up. So
No, these are not. These are commodities?
I think they are. I didn't see a different region
Okay,
for
commodities,
them.
sure.
So let's start with these.
9.
This is
sorry,
6.
6.
This is 6. This is now 8. I, on the other hand, have 6. Wait, we said this is 8. So you have 11 from these.
Okay, 11.
11 from these, and then these are 1 point each. So you get
that's 13.
I get 7.
Sure. Next.
And wait, stuff on factories is worth as well.
Yes.
So I get another point, and you get another 2. No, I get another point. You get another 2 points.
Okay, so you're an 8.
And you're
9
4.
15.
15.
15. Okay.
Very good. War glories. We each get 8.
Okay.
What was this?
Routes.
So I get
2.
4.
All right, you get 2 points off of the advancements, and I get 0.
Majority.
And in terms of silver, I have. Do I have 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. So I have 4 points.
I have 2 points.
2 points. Neither of us has any -2, and that is it.
Very good. So
Okay.
let's count them up.
Okay. 14. 29.
Excellent.
37.
Very good counting.
39.
Amazing.
39. 43.
Very good, honey. You won this. I'm just not sure by how much.
19. 27. 35.
Very good.
39.
Yes, 39, and then 43.
43, 45.
So...
You won!
Yeah, I wasn't going to point that out till I saw the outcome, but you gave me 4 points for infrastructure. But I only have 1. So we're tied.
We're tied.
Surprisingly. I think there's a majority for Yínzi.
Yes.
Which means you
Probably
won by a tiebreaker. Very good,
Thank
honey.
you.
You did amazing counting. You did amazing points making. You did amazing.
Okay. All right. Thoughts. I'll start because I think you need some time.
Not only that, but I just want to mention that we spoke about this before and we decided that he's going to be the mean Sandra and I'm going to be the nice Sandra.
I think it's going to flip. All right, I'm going to start. Yes. Let's critique the game. Overall, it's not one for us. We do like complex Euro games. You can check out our other videos on this channel, you will see. This game, however, suffers. It has a good sort of premise, and I'll review what I like, but it has too much on the bad side of things. So the bottom line is not good. It's not satisfactory, it's not enjoyable.
Yeah, we usually say this is a top 10, this is a top 20. I think this is a top 100.
Again, I don't think we need to rank it because it's
that
not...
That was a joke, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I do like the cards versus workers. That's sort of interesting. I am okay with the fact that we have 10 possible actions on the board. It is long to teach, but it's fairly okay. And the workflow on its own of generating resources, giving them to the market, then from the market, moving them onto factories and then shipping them is pretty straightforward. It's not something usual, so that's okay.
It's also nice because you can take stuff off from other people's flow. So it kind of has integration into it. So this is a good idea. This is a nice mechanism conceptually.
Right. Although you sort of interjected an aspect of the game that I haven't covered, which I don't like, which is the fact that once this cube is on the market, it is everybody's to grab on and then to move on to factory. Now, although at the beginning, when I read the rules and when I taught the game a few times, for the first few times, I thought it was interesting, the fact that this factory is owned by the blue player, although it needs red cubes, which are mine. This sort of inherent conflict, and the fact that it's really unique to this game, I thought it was very interesting. But then I figured that the players need to sort of go against their instinct every time, and they need to remind themselves that, oh, this is the red player's cube, but I can take it, and this is a blue factory, but it needs red cubes. So overall, the sort of enjoyment out of this, not patent, this new way of making mechanisms was not good. And I think that mostly the game suffers from too many mechanisms. Wars, and I hinted at the beginning of the video, if you remember, wars, routes, natural disasters, which are awful. They're just mean. And the free market, which we haven't covered, which is its own little mechanism, which is important but overly complicated.
Oh yeah, we've never used this. We've played the game, what, 3-4 times?
Yeah, maybe we're playing it wrong.
No one ever used it.
No, it is. So overall, I would have sort of developed it a little bit more and tried to shrink it down to its core. And then it could have been an interesting puzzle of perhaps placing factories in strategic points. I'm not really sure. Well, I do want to say that the game doesn't scale a lot. I mean, there are just less ships and less routes. Otherwise, it's the same thing. And even in 4 players,
it doesn't scale down. It scales up well, but it does not scale down. at all.
Yeah. And so why do we need this area? Even in 4 players, I don't understand why these are far off from the ships. What is the gain that is balanced of the fact that these are further off from the ships? Yes. So unfortunately, maybe other Spielworxx games will enjoy. I don't know. But this one is.
Don't we have other Spielworxx games?
No. I thought of getting another one, Arkwright, but I figured it's not gonna
satisfy us.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too much spreadsheet and less game.
Okay.
But never mind. Well, let's not talk about Arkwright. So maybe in the future, for us, it's not for us. So that's it. Go ahead.
I don't know where to go. I think that this game could have used some more time.
Plus the board is huge.
Yeah, we joked about that, but there's absolutely no reason for the board to be as large as it is. But
yeah.
Let's move aside from the fact that the player aid is useless and huge.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everyone that in our video of Dungeon Pets, it's twice as complex when it comes to flow.
And everything's
it's like
on the board.
A small cube on your player aid.
Yes.
And it gives you all the information you need.
Yeah.
And once you read the rules once and you look at the icons, you're like, I got it.
And the least intuitive part is which resources.
This is not written anywhere on the player aids. Like, why? I mean, I understand.
What?
There are things that I understand after I played the game several times, but our usual division is that Don reads the rule books and I just play the games.
Okay.
So usually when I come to the game, I just look at it.
Yeah.
So the hell is this?
Yeah.
Is this feeding? Can I feed people with this?
Yeah.
What is it? This looks like you put some grains in a bag. Is this flour?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
There is absolutely no distinguishing edible resources from non-edible resources visually. You have to read the manual. And the player aid gives you nothing about that. Let's go back. This game feels like it could have used another half a year of playtesting and a bit of time in the oven. There are so many little things that are just somewhere between weird and just badly thought out. I mean, look, this has a dark blue background because these you can only put one person in, and these are a light blue background because you can put multiple people in them, except in this region.
Right. Because of the background, it's darker. Yes.
I don't care about I get you. But someone didn't read the rule book before publishing it. Someone didn't check the icons to make sure that they make sense, and someone put so many resources for absolutely no use.
Yeah.
Like, why did we need the corn and potatoes? I mean, late shipping is not much of a mechanism, and I mentioned this when Idan was talking, but this does not scale down at all. I would expect the game to come with several cover-ups, so these regions will be smaller in 2 players so that you have some sort of incentive. I have absolutely no reason to go up in shipping because I will never build past these 2 regions. Why should I? It's a 2-player game. When we played it at 4, people did expand and people did advance, which is how the game was supposed to be played. But if your game is 4 to 2 players, make some adjustments for 2 players. I like some of the mechanics. I do like the flow of getting resources, putting them into the market and making them generic. But again, I can't glance value what's on the market and what's not on the market without actually taking the time to look in depth. And that just kind of breaks the whole flow of the game. I'd be happy if they were either replaced with some resource that's different. In a different color, or something that I could overview the board. Right. Maybe a different type of cube. Maybe once it goes into the market, it becomes a different type of cube, so I can look at it. Having stuff that serves single function, like the wood and the stone, which are single function, the wars are completely single function. This serves very little purpose. And there's nothing detrimental to losing the war.
Yeah.
But there are natural disasters which are catastrophic, but you can't prevent them.
Yeah.
But they're like on this tile, but they have nothing to do with this entire flow. It's just, the whole thing feels like if it would have been released a year from now with some playtesting, it would have been a great game.
Yeah.
But it isn't. It's a lot of mechanisms mashed up together on a very pretty teal board.
Yeah.
I like the colors. I'm sorry. I just like the colors. I know Idan doesn't like the art.
Yeah.
But I like the colors.
Yeah.
And I would have enjoyed it. Like, I tried to enjoy it. We played it, what, 4 times?
Perhaps.
I think we played it 3 times by ourselves. Or twice by ourselves.
Twice plus.
And then we had a 3-player attempt.
It was a 4-player attempt.
No, a 4-player success. We finished it on 4 players.
No, it was a 4-player attempt. We had 2 additional players, yes. Yes.
We didn't finish it when we played in 4 players?
We played twice with 4 players. One, we finished it. And the other one, we stopped, I think, halfway because the other 2 players were not having it. Nobody around the table was having fun.
Click.
I'm gonna say it. I said it then, but I'm gonna say it again. If you are planning to try to bring it to the table, read the rule book and make sure that you practice teaching this. Because if you don't practice this, and I'm not saying this about every game. I mean, most games have rules that are intuitive, and then for the teacher it's easier because you explain it in a narrative way, and the players understand it because it's part of the story of the game. Here, it's really hard to explain everything, and there are, like I said, a lot of different new little rules. Horrible. So
There's
practice.
the mean Sandra we were waiting for.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a horrible experience to fail at teaching a game. You just sense that you're losing the crowd. And you need to practice before you bring this to the table.
I think one of the YouTubers that you follow also mentioned that it took him around an hour to explain this game.
Yeah. Was
it John Gets Games?
No. It wasn't one of the famous ones. I don't know who it is. Yep.
Okay, pretty sure it was John Gets Games, but yeah. And,
maybe in one of his blogs, maybe.
Like that's one of the main reasons we wanted to have this review out there for the playthrough.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to put off anyone or tell people what they should or should not enjoy.
Yeah.
This is just our opinion, and like, play it for yourself, decide for yourself. I really hope that the designers who did this will release other games that are more coherent when it comes to user experience. And like, there are some interesting ideas. I'd love to play more of their stuff, just not this one. Not this one.
Okay, so if you enjoyed this video and review and this teaching, which is not something, I'm going to repeat that, we're not usually very verbose when it comes to teaching the game up front. We usually just start playing and then it feels a little bit more streamlined. But in any case, if you enjoy this video...
Organic.
Yes, organic. So if you enjoy this video and review, we hope that you enjoy this video and review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.